Look at my new purchase, a 1999 Darlington shirt. Classic. To welcome into the start of the 2038-39 season, today we're going to be playing the Super Cup against my old club and Champions League winners, Barcelona. And let me tell you, we are a mile off it, judging by the start of the season there. We just lost the opening game of the season to Tottenham 2-1, with a penalty miss as well. I love that Petkov, their striker, who looks insane by the way, had scored 2. They didn't give him the penalty. A little bit harsh. Now, during pre-season, for the first time in the club's history, we won the Euro South American Club Challenge, beating Rosario Central with a goal from academy player Ruhan in the 89th minute. So we will take that. And pre-season went well in terms of results, but performance-wise, we just weren't there, in my opinion. Now, in terms of transfers, so the outs were Sosa, which we spoke about. Our backup goalkeeper really did stick up a moody attitude and said he wanted to leave, so we ended up letting him go. 97k. He's worth so much more, but just because he's not featured in games, his value wasn't there. And the only players who came in fall on last year's list, but I did spend big. 29.5 million to bring in a new first choice striker in Mirak Gundogdu. I can't do it. I can't say it. Mirak. So we have Mirak now as our first choice striker. He, I think, will lead us to more goals through the season. And also a pre-range deal, which finally has come in 6 months later, is Eder Jamalilo. Nailed that one. 13.75 million for a squad central defender who I just think is a little bit better than the backups we had. So they are the only 2 signings to come into this team. So this team is looking very familiar to last season. We've had a couple of issues during pre-season with injuries, but we're almost getting everybody back now. Few players have came up from the under-21s to help us this season. For starters, Harvey Liddell has come up as our new backup goalkeeper. So we're replacing one academy backup with a new one. Gehi, who we brought in last season for $500,000, after playing for our under-21s last season, is now up in the first team. So hopefully he can have a good season. The young player we picked up in the January window, if you remember, 3.4 million, is back off loan. Is going to be our backup striker this season. And then we also promoted from the youth team, I think it's only Vieira, as our new backup left fullback. Again, another academy player, so really nice. After a few seasons out on loan at Notts County, Fleetwood, Plymouth, and then Wigan, he's now going to get a chance as a backup for us. Now, due to injuries, he started the first game of the season and got a 5.9. Not the best start to his career, if I do say so. But luckily, Robinson is back today. Not fully fit, but after that performance, I think I'd rather give him a chance. So we're going to be going with Thompson in goal, Davies, Holden, and Simmons, so the regular back 3. Robinson and Crawford, so the same fullbacks. Now, Crawford. We got a 100 million bid from Chelsea, so I accepted it. Although 100 million, we need the money. And I agreed to sign Rico Lewis on a 2-year deal. I thought, okay, experienced player coming in, 100 million coming in the bank, 5 million for Rico Lewis, same wage as well. But then randomly, he didn't reject it or anything. It just disappeared. Like, I accepted the bid. It was in negotiations, and a day later just came up with only wanted. He's also unhappy he doesn't feel wanted. Yeah. So, at the minute, he's still at the club. If we get another 100 million offer, I'll accept it, and I'll have to fix the Rico Lewis one again, just to bring in a first choice right back. We do have obviously Emberson, who we signed for 10 million a couple of years ago, but he's not starting player quality. In the middle, we're going to go with Levitt and Adebayo. Levitt stepping up to be a first team player this season, see how he can do. Hopefully he can settle. Kande is going to be playing from attacking midfield. But I actually think I'm going to change him to a shadow striker, just try to get in the box a little bit more, with Roberts playing in there and then Mirak up top. So, Barcelona in the Super Cup. We've already won this European South American thing. Can we do something here against Barcelona? A very good Barcelona side. So they've got Mark, Lamine Yamal, Emric, Manny, Gavi, Bernal, Murcia, and Blanco were all part of my squad when we won the Champions League with them. So they still have quite a lot of our players still in the squad with a couple of additions brought in. But let's see what we can do. Their squad is aging. Mark must be 34 now. Lamine Yamal must be 33, for example. So hopefully our young, fresh legs can do something in this game. But there is also the worry that they are just better than us. But we'll find out. And also, we don't have any money to spend. We don't have any transfer budget. We're almost on the wage budget maximum. So there won't be any deals before the end of August unless Crawford ends up going for the 100 million. If he goes, then we'll have to replace him with a new right wing back. But apart from that, there won't be any deals because the rest of our money is going to have to be there just to try to balance our books. As Mirak is in, he chips the keeper as we go 1-0 up with our new 30 million superstar striker who we signed from Fiorentina, scoring by chipping Blanco in goal for Barcelona, who we signed from Liverpool, which I'm kind of glad we did because it's nice having the academy player in Thompson in goal. But Blanco at the same time was a world-class keeper. Emerick driving forward, who I would like to have with us at Liverpool, but he is valued at nearly 200 million, so I guess we won't be signing him. Manny driving forward and saved by Thompson. Corner now. Gavi puts the corner in front post. We do win the first ball and we win the second ball and get it cleared away. And now Akande picks it up. So we're doing all right. We've settled well. The game is played in Glasgow at the Richard Gough Arena in front of 35,000 fans here. Oh, as Barcelona hit the inside of the post. But we are still leading 1-0. Davies now goes forward to Crawford. He goes back to Davies, goes inside Adebayo. He plays it forward to Roberts. Over the top, Akande, I think Mirak was offside. I think he was offside. As Akande heads it, I think Mirak was well ahead of him. They are checking it out. And yeah, disallowed. I thought he was offside, to be honest with you. But we did put the ball in the back of the net again. So there's some positive signs. As Roberts picks it up on the left-hand side. He's going to go back to Levet. Goes inside. Adebayo with a shot. And Blanco tips it round the post. Akande, short corner to Roberts. Ball in. Edge of the box. And they have a chance to bring it away. They go out wide. And they are counter-attacking. But by the way, Roberts really is struggling fitness-wise. I don't know if he's had a knock or something. They are suggesting Hewlett to come on for him. I think that might be the option we go with, but we'll see it out till half-time to make that change. Just in case he recovers from this slight knock. Manny edge of the box though. It's just wide. Manny is getting a lot of chances. Maybe I need to ask one of my players to try to pick him up. Maybe Adebayo can drop back onto Manny just a little bit more. We're probably going to select that to happen. So let's just go here. Adebayo. And, oh, no. No, it's here. Mark specific player. Manny, there we go. Can we just stop him getting them opportunities? And yeah, Roberts is really, really struggling. So it's going to be Hewlett, Affleck, or Finshew. I think we will go with Hewlett, who, again, signed last season as a young talent, has had a season to develop, a season to settle in. Our team is very young, but at the same time, we're getting older. We've got Adebayo, who's in his late 20s. An injury for our keeper. Potential arm injury, oh no. Little is our backup keeper, and he is a proper backup keeper. He's no first choice. Now, I would say, is this going to force us into the transfer market, but we don't have any money, so it's not going to force us anywhere. Right, there's 20 minutes to go and we are struggling a couple of people. So Akande is going to come off for Affleck, who can also, I think, play in the shadow striker. Would suit him better. Adebayo is going to have to come off for... I'm going to bring on Archie Gray, just because we are marking the specific play. If we just score a goal while I make changes. Robinson has made it 2-0 against Champions League winners Barcelona here. Let's see this. Crawford coming inside to Holden. Goes out to Robertson. One touch. Oh my days. Blanco with a howler. As we go 1-0 up. Sorry, 2-0 up. The only other change I was looking at is the likes of Robertson left wing back. So let's just see. We're going to go to 80 minutes and look at the last couple of changes. Crawford heads into Affleck. Oh, we've gone 3-0 up. The assistant's flag didn't raise. Normally, when that flag doesn't raise, the goal is going to be given. Give us the goal. 3-0 lead. I'll make the final changes. Oh my days, we 3-0 up against Barcelona. Okay, so Robertson's going to come off for Emberson. Do we take off Mirak? Or do we take off Crow? I think we take off Mirak because... Oh, we can't make it. One? Oh yeah, the keeper. We've made 5 changes. Ah, okay. Well, that's the way it is. We're bringing on Archie Gray to be the player to now mark Manny. Is a good move, I think, because it just gives that experience. It stops him getting them chances. Them chances he was getting on the edge of the box. But it's looking like we are going to be UEFA Super Cup champions, which means we've won 2 trophies. And we're just in August of the season. So I like that start. I guess I would like to try to maybe look at putting the Carabao Cup quite high in our priorities this year. As soon as we've not won that. We've won the FA Cup. So, I mean, I'd like to win it all, but we definitely don't have the team for that. Come on. Yes, here we go. Give me my medal. I'm going up first. Players can wait. Give me my medal. Right, get that trophy. Come on, Holden. Go and lift that trophy and celebrate the fact that we are Super Cup winners. Come on. Another trophy to the cabinet of Lee Simpson, the manager. Get in there. I mean, I'm not sure how the board cares about it, but we're going to see. See if anybody says anything. Shall we see? Liverpool celebrating the double. Oh, here we go. Fractured wrist, 3 weeks. Oh my days. Affleck 1 to 3 days. So we got 4 million for that. Fans praise me. That's nice. When did they last win the Super Cup? So let's have a look, shall we? 2019. So again, first for this save for the club. Some assist. But yeah, this club is still absolutely leaking, draining money like you've never seen. Expenditure so far this season then. So 62 million on transfers. 12.5. What transfers are still going out which have maybe done which have bankrupted us? Let's have a look. 2.5 million is going to go out in August next year for Finshu. Sell on clause, sell on. 4 clause here. 1.3 million, 1.6 million for the next couple of years for Archie Gray. That's shocking for me in terms of the fact that he's already left us. We still have another 6 million on Jimoa, who's not even at the club anymore. 3.3 to Southampton. Yeah, these kind of deals is what are costing us massively. Now, we do have some money we can bring in. But as you can see, it's very little, like 200k here, 800k there, 1.6 million there, 5.8 here, 40% next sale. He's 27 years old. He is wanted as well by Interbit on loan. We'll keep an eye on that. If he doesn't go out, we might end up just cashing in on that because 5 million is very useful. It covers a wage for a week and a half. But I think we'll push on and see what we can do. I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I am enjoying playing this save. I'm eagerly waiting for to come out, or the new one, because whilst I'm enjoying this save, I want to get into the low leagues. Something like this. 1999. I went every home game for Darlington that season. That's why I got this shirt when I saw it for sale. I'll see you next time.